Hey everyone, welcome back to the movie studio, and today we are here with a brand new video for you guys. We're going to be breaking down the second movie in the Star Wars trilogy, Attack of the Clones, and I'm here with my dad, mduhzay.
Hey everybody.
So, the second movie we have here, and we like we the first movie was our least favorite of the 9 movies. We prefer movie 3 over this one. But what were your overall thoughts of this
Yeah,
film?
I like this one. I thought this one was much better than the first movie, and not as good as the third movie, of course.
And there's a
So
lot of romance going on.
yeah, there is between Anakin and Padme, and we'll get into that a little
Yeah.
bit.
So we kind of have like the main mission of the first movie is that Padme's ship is destroyed.
Yeah, so we're Obi-Wan and Anakin are trying to figure out who is trying to take Padme's life. So she was saved by the ship because she was on a decoy ship, but there's assassin that tries to kill Padme when she's sleeping, and they track down that the assassin's dart comes from a particular planet. So they go and try to figure out that. So everything is around this plot to kill Senator Padme. And so that's kind of the deal: is who's trying to kill her and why, and so it takes them down different paths. And they discover there's a major plot going on by the Sith, Dark Sidious, to take over the Senate, and he's already in control, but to turn it into an empire, and it's quite the plot.
It was definitely very intense, and there's a fight scene. We'll get to it later. But the Padme and Anakin romance is like a big part of this film. In the movie one, there's a little bit of flirting going on, not much, but here, like, there's definitely, it's like it's different now because Anakin's like a lot older. There's probably, do you think it was like a 5 year skip or more?
I say so, yeah.
Yeah. So he's probably like around 14, 15. What do you say so?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
older. I don't know. It's
And
hard
then
to say.
Padme's probably more like 18 or 19.
Yeah.
But so there's like the flirtiness going on, and like the thing is that it's a real, it's like if they start a relationship, then bad things will happen because it's against like the law there.
Absolutely.
So it's something that they have to decide moving forward: is it best for themselves, like as people, or because like do they want to live their own separate lives, or do they think they would be better together? And by the end, I think it's pretty clear on what path they're taking. But
Even though it's for a Jedi, they're not allowed to have attachments, and so this would be something they would have to keep in secret. And so that's the dilemma. There's so much going on here with Anakin's life, and Padme is the relief outlet for Anakin. Anakin has a lot of anger built up. We see that in this film with the. Now I'm getting confused between this and the third movie. It does this where he goes after his mom, isn't it? Yeah. And so we see here his anger as he kills all of the Sand people who kidnapped his mom. And so there's a lot going on in Anakin internally. And so he's able to allow to have this connection with Padme to help him through this internal battle that he's experiencing.
a little side note, and maybe we'll talk about this another time, but you see, the Clone Wars takes place in between this movie and the next movie,
The animated
and
series, yes.
the animated series, and Ahsoka is there. But in the Mandalorian, she revealed that she had to grow up, she had to see Anakin, like, his anger. So that was revealed in the Mandalorian. So Ahsoka had to go through that, which means that that probably haunted her a little bit, just like seeing her master like that.
Yes,
So in like
absolutely.
Padme, like it's like different, but like by the end of the next movie, which we'll talk about next video, Padme sees that Anakin's not the person that she thought she was, and then but that was like that's after the whole Ahsoka thing. So, but like still, I think that Anakin like shut both of them, not necessarily shut Ahsoka out, but then he shut Padme out next movie. But here he's a little bit better, I think, than he was in the third movie. Would you
Sure,
agree?
absolutely.
So, and he's like, I'm glad that they didn't get into that and like let him like be like a teenager a little bit. And then but Jar Jar Binks is less involved.
Yeah, Jar Jar Binks is a representative of it goes along with the senator, and so he has a little put apart, but he's definitely not front forward like the first movie. And
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
and that's a good thing because he's really annoying.
Very annoying.
And like we don't need like the first movie, like he had like a lot of screen time and we didn't like that. We don't think it was needed. I mean, he was funny at times, but overall,
Nah, he wasn't funny.
I would prefer C-3PO over him.
Yeah, me too.
Um, but Django and Boba Fett are here. So there's Django Fett, and then Boba Fett's like an 11-year-old probably.
Yeah, so the way this works is that Dart, that the assassin takes them to this planet in which they're making clones, and the clone is made of Boba Fett. So, no, is that right? No, Django.
What Django?
Django's the dad. Django is the clone that they're all modeled after, or is the original that they're all modeled after. And Boba is a pure clone, and he's the son of Django. And so we see a lot of hostility between Django Fett and Obi-Wan. And they have a battle, and yeah, so that's a part of it. But Django is aligned with Count Dooku, and that leads down a dark path with the Jedis. And there's this huge battle, right, in which, unfortunately, Django gets beheaded at a lightsaber from Mace Windu, right?
And I want to talk about like his death for a second because I talked about it with you after I watched the movie. I mean, it's not like I don't know. It just felt so sudden, like it happened, and then you moved right on to the next thing. I mean, you saw Boba Fett like hold his helmet, you know, but still like I don't know. It almost felt like it was like a not. It like wasn't like deserved, you know, like it just happened so sudden.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you're curious about this character, and it doesn't have enough time for you to really grow an attachment to, but you're curious, and all of a sudden the character's dead. I mean, it's a backstory to help us understand Boba Fett. So that's the purpose of it, but you really wanted to know more about Jango Fett,
Yeah.
but unfortunately he bites the dust.
And then you see like, you know, and then Boba Fett's like in the Mandalorian now, but Django's gone. And you know, he was only like, yeah, he just wasn't really in it that much because the main focus wasn't on him; it was on the whole Padme and Anakin thing.
Right.
So it just kind of felt like a character that I just wanted to see more of. It just felt a little bit rushed, I think.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you there.
So, but the ending, Padme and Anakin get married. They confess their love for each other. So that leads into the third movie where big more plans come between them. But I mean, I thought it was a good movie. I think the storylines were better than the first movie. The individual plots that were going on, the battle where Django died, I liked that battle too. I mean, I know you didn't like it as much as the one from the first movie. I'm assuming.
No, the fight with Darth Maul was amazing, and Obi-Wan died in that, or Qui-Gon died in that one. But I really liked the battle in the arena and the rescue. The Jedi come, and then Yoda comes with the rescue with the clones, and so that was a pretty cool battle. I like that.
So that's pretty much the movie. I mean, I really liked it. What overall grade would you give it?
I give it a B plus. I think that there's a lot we did not talk about in the plot. The plot's complex, just like the plot in the third movie is very complex. But there's a lot going on behind the scenes, especially with Darth Sidious and the strings that he's pulling. And the governmental aspect and the political aspect is very rich. The themes in there in this movie and the next movie. So it's definitely worth watching, and it helps provide the backstory of Anakin Darth Vader that is well needed because it all connects into really all the future films and the spin-offs. It provides the context for the culture of Star Wars.
Yeah, and you know, like we talked about like the overall concepts, you know.
Yep.
And that's I think what I mean. We can't exactly break it down because like one, that's like would be way too hard of a script to do, and two, you know, we want to still have you guys watch it so you can also like have like an idea to pick up extra clues, you know.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. What grade did you give it?
I also give it a B plus like you.
Cool.
And we gave the first movie a solid B,
Yes.
correct? So yeah, this is a little bit better, but we'll talk about our grade for the third one, which will be coming out this weekend sometime, this coming weekend. So anyways, anything else you want to say?
No, that's it, man.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
So anyways,
check it out.
Thanks for watching my studio. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, miss a video. Thanks everyone for watching, and Bye.
Bye.